Israel Adesanya facing life in prison after this. Israel Adesanya has managed to get himself into some deep troubles, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out of prison after this. Originally, Izzy was only locked up for a DUI charge, but things quickly escalated in Izzy's case. Israel Adesanya was locked up and put behind bars for a few hours while law enforcement ran his papers. But things got much more serious than expected. It appears law enforcement put Israel Adesanya in the general population area, and those guys had no mercy. They thought Izzy was a good target. Well, they thought wrong, because as soon as one of them tried messing with Izzy, he got a left hook to the jaw and was knocked out. But that's not even the craziest part. The man was literally taken to the hospital and never woke up. Israel Adesanya managed to take a guy's life while being locked up for a few hours, but it's now turned into much more than that. Izzy and his legal team claim it was self-defense, as he was literally outnumbered. Originally, Izzy was able to get out of this case for a little while, but now, months later, and it's all catching up to him. Israel Adesanya was recently seen in court, and it wasn't looking very well. Obviously, Israel Adesanya spent tons of money on one of the best legal teams out there, and has the support of many fans and friends. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he literally put a man's lights out forever. This DUI has turned into something so much bigger, and it has the UFC industry shook. Luckily for us, this court footage was released, but it's not looking too good for Izzy. You'll know exactly what I mean by the end of this video. There's obviously a lot to get into with all that's going on in the industry, but today we'll mainly be sticking to Israel Adesanya facing life in prison after this. Because this news has fans torn apart. Nobody expected Izzy's case to be this serious. But now, Israel Adesanya is looking at facing life behind bars. This is definitely a sad time in the MMA world. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and comment keyword Adesanya to enter our giveaway. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Israel Adesanya facing life in prison after this. Israel Adesanya, known as the Last Style Blender, is a Nigerian-born New Zealand mixed martial artist who has taken the UFC by storm. His journey from a diverse upbringing to becoming the UFC middleweight champion is a tale of passion, dedication, and unrivaled skill. Israel Adesanya was born on July 22, 1989 in Lagos. His early life was marked by cultural diversity, as he spent his childhood in Nigeria and later moved to Ghana before finally settling in New Zealand with his family when he was 10 years old. This multicultural upbringing exposed Adesanya to a rich tapestry of traditions and experiences. Growing up, Adesanya literally had dreams of becoming a professional dancer, influenced by his mother, a dancer herself. His family's move to New Zealand presented him with new opportunities and challenges that would eventually lead to the world of martial arts. Israel Adesanya's journey into MMA began when he discovered a passion for martial arts during his teenage years. Inspired by action movies and the desire to defend himself against bullies, he started training in kickboxing and later transitioned to mixed martial arts. Adesanya's natural talent for striking and his relentless dedication to training quickly made him a standout in the New Zealand fight scene. His journey from a young boy with aspirations of dancing to a budding MMA star is a testament to his adaptability and determination. Israel Adesanya's entry into the UFC was a culmination of years of hard work and perseverance. He made his UFC debut on February 11, 2018 in Perth, Australia, and announced his arrival with a knockout victory. His unique fighting style, characterized by precision striking and exceptional takedown defense, set him apart in the middleweight division. Over the course of his UFC career, Adesanya continued to impress with his undefeated record of captivating performances. He eventually earned a shot at the UFC middleweight championship and secured the title with a win over Robert Whittaker in 2019. Israel Adesanya's nickname, the Last Style Blender, is a reference to the popular anime series Avatar: The Last Airbender. The nickname reflects his versatility and adaptability in the octagon, where he seamlessly transitions between striking and grappling. Adesanya's charisma and magnetic personality have made him a fan favorite. He often engages with fans through social media and displays his unique fashion sense, both inside and outside the cage. While Adesanya has formed friendships and bonds with fellow fighters in the UFC, his closest friends in the industry include his teammates at City Kickboxing in Auckland, New Zealand. This gym has been instrumental in his success and is home to several notable fighters. Israel Adesanya's association with UFC commentator Joe Rogan and UFC president Dana White is reflective of his impact on the sport. Rogan, known for his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has interviewed Adesanya several times, discussing both his MMA career and life outside the cage. Dana White, as the head of the UFC, has shown tremendous support for Adesanya, recognizing his potential and marketability. For more content about the UFC, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time at Warrior Report.